Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Business Warriors YouTube. Today, we want to dive deeper into the company. We're here with Rhett, who is in full gear and ready to be a business warrior. How are you doing, Rhett?
I am fantastic. I'm ready to go today, as you can see.
You are ready for business and ready for war. Okay.
Yeah. We can take that off now.
So then, today I wanted to dive into what Business Warrior does for small business and what your guys' mission is.
Really, the mission is we want to make it easier for small businesses to succeed and get more customers. So how do you do that? Well, one thing I discovered, years ago when I was, just helping a lot of small businesses in my history is seeing so many amazing business ideas and products and services. But something was preventing them from succeeding, whether it was advertising, their website, or employees, or whatever it was. There was always something. It was just so frustrating to me to see these great business owners super passionate about what they do, have a great why behind it, but just like never could figure out what was in the way. Mm-hmm. So after enough testing other softwares and having our own marketing agency, we figured out like, hey, we can go and build this software to help business owners solve this problem. So Business Warrior software, a business owner goes in there, just plugs in their name and email, and we pull thousands of data points out there from the public. And we can show a business owner probably in the first 45 seconds, show them something about their business that they never knew was happening up until that point. And that thing could be really preventing them from getting more new customers. Yeah. So not only show the pain points and show them what's working and what's not, but we also will give them step-by-steps on how to improve it, how to fix it. So you can use the tool, obviously upgrade to our product called Scout, which will really lead them to the fastest path to more customers, or we're always there to help. And we have upgraded services where, if they just don't have the time, money, resources to do it for themselves, they hire us and we do it for them.
Okay.
So it all starts with the software and then it grows from there, really.
Okay, so you have like a beginning stage for people, then a multi-tiered system from there to provide them as much assistance as they need.
Yeah, and we really try to simplify it. I mean, we use what's called a growth score. So similar to, us as just consumers, we have our credit score. So if you go on like creditkarma.com, you get your credit score, and then you try to figure out what it is to how to improve your score. So we simplified all these thousands of data points from the public, from Google and Facebook and Yelp and all these other places, down into one simple growth score. And then we break it down and really try to make it simple and easy to understand for the business owner. Wonderful. That way, that person that I saw, years ago that was like, had this amazing, and I can think of this one specific business, this coffee shop in Austin, Texas. And she was always just so frustrated, but she had this amazing, cold brew coffee, which at that time it was branded Toddy Coffee. And I remember the whole town was talking about her Toddy Coffee, but she was constantly struggling. And so, this software would solve that problem she had. Like figure out why aren't people going to her website? Why are people searching for her in the wrong place? Why is she unable to capture this momentum of the whole town talking about her business and bringing them in to capture that revenue? It does that.
Yeah, let's talk about this idea of meta business, where it's not so much about just having a quality product, which, as you said, so many people have a lot of great ideas, right? It's about getting that idea to people in the right way to where they bite it. And then that momentum, at that point, you're usually doing well. But that first initial step of getting people into your business, getting them looking at it, getting them interested is not easy to do on your own.
No, I mean, it's complicated now, especially with technology. It's, not too long ago, it was, you had to have a great product or service, but then that product or service also had to be marketable. How am I going to get this product or service in front of the people that need it? Now it's, I need to get it in front of them, and I need to get them to talk about it and post about it later so that they share it. Otherwise, my competitors are just, and lots of times even you may have a better, I see this all the time, great businesses or, have a competitor that has a worse product or service, but the other one markets it better, or people just talk about it more and they get killed. It's the day we live in now.
Yeah. And speaking of competitors, do you guys have any competitors in this space, and what really makes you better than your competitors? What separates you?
Yeah. I mean, there's all kinds of competitors. There's a bunch of different, I would say, data analytics tools out there. Ones that you can build yourself. There's ones within Google, within Facebook. And, the real difference is we're agnostic. So we try to bring in all the data points, and really, we want the business owner to spend time on the right platform that makes sense for them. Facebook is biased. If you go and use Facebook's, analytics, they want you to spend more with Facebook. Facebook advertising might not make sense for every business.
Mhm.
Google My Business is great for local businesses. Yes, you need to be listed on Google because they control the world, or 95+% of
Yeah.
traffic, especially the United States. But Google My Business may not be a great focus for some business, but maybe there's just it differs. And there are some other tools out there. I would say that the mix between website SEO, local listings, reputation, marketing, advertising, that mixture that we have going on, I haven't seen that exact mixture
Gotcha.
at all.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's really fair to say. And if you want to, let's say you watching, want to see how biased these websites are, go on Facebook and post a video that you upload to Facebook, and then post a YouTube link and see which one gets more traction. Because the native stuff, they really prefer their native stuff 100% every time.
Yes, big time, big time.
And then, so from there, what is your path to revenue? So what do you do? Do you have like a subscription fee, or how do you guys establish yourselves in this way?
We do. So we launched the first version of our own software, basically, the very beginning of 2020. And we proved it out. COVID hit, obviously. So we shifted from, like a free trial basis. We said, you know what? These business owners, they just need help. We're just going to give it away for free. So we made a huge shift. And so we made a free version, which was great. So we grew like crazy in, free subscribers all of last year. And we had some, higher end products and some agency type products. And then we really saw what was working, not only from our perspective, but what was working from the business owner's perspective, what was moving the needle from them. And then we built a lower end product that they could upgrade to. We just launched that at the end of January. So, 3-4 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. And that is our, that's our biggest path to revenue. We're not pre-revenue. We do have some, good revenue going. We've had partner revenue and all this other stuff going, but this new product, it's called Scout. It's $50 a month. And, that's going to be really, really scalable. And, we just launched a few weeks ago. We've already got 500+ paid subscribers on it. And we're off to a good start. And, obviously now the next step is keeping them for a long term and increasing our, long-term value of each client, and then continuing to organically grow that number.
Wonderful, Rhett. So I have a question for you. I'm not asking you to kiss and tell, but can you give an example of some industries that have been benefiting from using your platform so far?
Yeah, I mean, I love this story about, we have this pest control company out in California, CalCoast Pest, and he started using it exactly how we want it to work. He looked, business is doing well, COVID hit, he's getting more customers, but he was losing a ton of customers. He went on our software. It showed him exactly what it was missing in his business. He started doing the steps on his own. He saw an increase in business, an increase in phone calls, an increase in appointments. And he's like, man, this is working. So then he went back to the software and he goes, I'm so busy, I can't keep doing this myself. Like, let me just hire the Business Warrior team to do it for me. And so then he did. And then, his business took another step up. So, that's an ideal scenario. Getting them to wet their beak a little, like I call it, and they start to use it. Some people know right away, hey, like they look at the steps that we're telling them to do, and they're like, you know what, my business is, I'm ready to, throw gas on the fire, take my business to the next level. So I just want these guys to take care of it for me right off the bat. And that's fine too. We just want to help. So if they want to use the tool for free, it's going to point out some great things to fix your business, and it's going to move the needle. They want to take a step further, great, upgrade to the $50 plan. You want to throw gas on the fire, have us do it for them and do it as fast as possible? Awesome. There's awesome. that option too.
That really nice natural transition story is really good, because he started off small and worked his way up through it, and you guys helped him every step of the way. Is there anything else you want to mention about the business we've missed so far?
I mean, we are off to a great start this year. Obviously, we just launched that paid Scout product. It's going well. We made a huge overhaul with everything we learned in the software last year. Completely new user interface, user experience. It's much more robust. We upgraded the entire infrastructure. All of our engagement rates are going up. So it looks like all the work we did is paying off. We still always have, it's a never finished product. So we always have work to do, but for all that work and everything that we saw last year, it looks to be paying off. So we're super stoked about 2021. And I mean, of course, the more the country opens up, I think the morale will get better. our product's going to get better. The results are going to get better. It's just, I think we should all be happy about what's to come in 2021.
Agreed, Rhett. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for diving into the business. I think this made it really clear for a lot of people. And most of all, thanks for putting on the helmet, man. Really.
Thanks. Anytime.
I'm sure everyone else will too. Don't be afraid to like, subscribe, join the conversation. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks.